So, how did Riley Hospital get started? First of all, there was a big need for a children's hospital. There was no children's hospital in Indiana. When James Whitcomb Riley, very famous poet, died in 1916, his famous friends got together.
And they said, we need to build a children's hospital. One of the great things about those founders is that they said all children, regardless of their skin color or their religion or their ability to pay, will be cared for here.
In the 1920s, 1930s, or even into the 1950s, poliomyelitis was the reason why a lot of different children's hospitals were built in the United States. And then people start realizing that, oh yeah, we don't need hospitals just to care for poliomyelitis. However, we have all these other conditions that children need to be cared for and evaluated and treated. And that's basically what you've seen in hospitals, including Riley Hospital Children, has sort of evolved into that.
So my wish for Riley Children's Health for the next 100 years is that we can expand our services across the state that makes it more easily accessible for parents to bring their children to see our subspecialists for their varied needs. I'm looking forward to the continued expansion of telemedicine that can allow us to actually provide some of this care in their homes.
I think the future for Riley is that we will always stay a kid-centric, family-focused hospital, but more and more that we're going to be really involved in making sure that those that have the least, whether locally or globally, are taken care of. And I think that's a priority for every single person who works here. People really get that.
For many years, people had this impression that Riley was the place where children came to die. That's not the case anymore. They come here to survive and to thrive, okay? And I think that's what we see on a day-to-day basis around here. It means a lot to the community. There is no question that when you talk about children's health in Indiana, people say Riley Children's Health. Okay, they state it as such. It may have to do with the wagon, right? But it's beyond that, right?
So I think when you're in a place that is built around and inhabited by children, there's just sort of this inherent joy that's always around you. And when you walk through the halls and you might get your ankle hit by a remote control car and you see little kids in the playroom, it kind of lifts your heart. But I also think when you are fortunate enough to work in a place where you can go home every night and you know that what you did today really mattered in the life of a family, and you can say that to yourself in the mirror and know it's true, that just builds that inner spirit.
Why is this hospital so beloved after 100 years is because people that come in sense absolutely our very, very deep commitment to children. And it's a message that comes from the top down and from the bottom up. And people get that it's meaningful. And in the end, all of our lives are about meaning. And this is a very meaningful place to work. So yeah, I'm very proud of working here. Happy 100th anniversary, Riley.
Happy 100th anniversary, Riley.
Happy 100th.
Happy 100th.
Happy birthday, Riley!
Happy 100th birthday!
Happy 100th anniversary, Riley.
Happy 100th anniversary, Riley.
Happy birthday, Riley!
Happy 100th.
Happy 100th.
Happy 100th.
Happy birthday, Riley! Happy birthday, Riley!
Happy 100th anniversary, Riley.
From the 100th heart transplant recipient, happy 100th, Riley.